Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Welcome to English Forum. Thank you very much for attending this forum. Our issue for today is Internet addiction among adolescents. Before we start our forum, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Syahmie Wafiq bin Nazri. I will be a moderator for today. Our first panel is Haziq Zarfan. Hi. Our second panel is Raziq Hilman. Hi.
Hi.
And our third panel is Khairul Afiq. Hi Khairul.
Hi.
And lastly, our last panel is Emirul Fahmi. Hi Emirul.
Hi.
Thank you to all panel. For your information, there are a lot of teenagers that addicted to internet. They mostly use their time in a day for playing mobile games and social media without any benefits. The definition of internet addiction is a mental condition characterized by excessive use of the internet, usually to the detriment of the user. Addiction is generally understood to be a mental disorder involving compulsive behavior. When someone is constantly online, they may be described as addicted to it. While it is recognized as a problem, professionals have yet to agree on whether to recognize the term as a distinct form of addiction. Internet addiction is also known by numerous other terms, including internet addiction disorder, pathological internet use, internet dependency, problematic internet use, internet overuse, and compulsive internet use. So, Haziq Zarfan, what do you think about factors that affect our generation nowadays? Can you give your opinion about this matter?
Okay. In my opinion, it is hard to say what causes internet addiction. To understand how internet addiction causes, you first compare it with different types of addiction such as drug addiction, relationship addiction, and others. Drug addicts feel normal if their drug needs are met. Internet addicts feel normal by surfing internet for longer periods. Internet addiction is a newer phenomenon and there is no clear definition of internet addiction. More conducted to know the primary causes of internet addiction. The causes can vary with gender, age, and personality. The potential causes of internet addiction, firstly, is social influences. Society plays an important role in different types of behavioral issues, such as addiction, drug addiction, TV addiction. If the individual, friends, or family members are constantly engaged in a particular activity, such behavior is internet addiction seems to be common people who interact more online in the form of online games, chat through social media, and others. Secondly is self-medication. This is another possible causes of internet addiction. Someone who is addicted to a substance is prone to become addicted to others' activity. People with mental disorders, depression, stress, anxiety may self-medicate by using internet to relieve their symptoms. For example, people with depression, anxiety, stress, or any other mental condition may use alcohol or other substance to feel better. Thirdly, emo- the emotion and thinking pattern of person play a vital role in driving addiction behaviors. Thought and emotion turn on the thought of list when it comes to any form of addiction. It is all about how the person handles difficult as escape mechanism. People who are suffering from anxiety or depression can easily get lost in the virtual world. When a person experiences the feelings of loneliness and finds relief while online, the seed of internet addiction start to sprout. Next is compulsive behaviors. An activity that encourage compulsive behavior is another people internet addiction. For example, online casinos and gambling sites encourage individuals to play again and again. Some people are information addicts and do not stop themselves from browsing, read, and reading informational articles. Lastly is shyness. People who are shy is difficult to relate with others and many digital internet addicts. They often feel that meeting people online is intimate than direct communication. A lot of people have a strong desire for human connection and it is hard in people suffering social anxiety. Chat rooms and social media sites give them an opportunity to connect without facing the fear of direct communication online. They can control how they are perceived by others. People become addicted to the internet because they are receive a positive feeling. Some with right mix of addictive personality and poor emotional health could get addicted if internet happens to fall into their life. Thank you.
Thank you to Haziq Zarfan. So, there's a lot of factors that we can get from this page. We should alert and take a serious about this matter. So, we continue to panel 2. What do you think, Raziq, about the consequences from this issue?
Alright, I will go through the bad effect about the internet addiction among the adolescent. First point I want to go through is breakdown of communication. Our growing dependence on the internet has dramatically changed the way we communicate with others. Instead of talking to people or spending time with them, we often resort to less personal forms of communication like texting or emailing. There's nothing wrong with using these methods of communication, but they lack voice inflection and emotion, and that often confuses or frustrates people. At the same time, these less personal forms of communication make it easy to ignore the people we are with. It's sad to see friends out to dinner who are looking at their phones instead of each other. So, while the information on our smartphones may be fascinating, let's be careful not to miss out on the joy that comes from personal relationships with family or friends. The second point is increased need for instant gratification. This meaning the internet has taught us that everything and everyone is available at the touch of a button. Gone are the days of relying on snail mail to connect with people far away. While I'm thankful for the increased technology and how it helps us connect with people around the world, I worry about our increasing dependence on instant gratification. When we know that people are able to send and receive texts and emails instantly, we inadvertently impose unrealistic expectations on others and on ourselves. We live in a technological age where people expect others to drop everything to respond to a text, email, or tweet. The next point is inability to focus on the present. The meaning of this, the advent of social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram has created an obsessive need to share our personal lives with the world. Many people have trouble living in the moment because they are too busy sharing the moment with everyone else. This constant need to peer into the lives of others can open the door for feelings of jealousy, judgment, and neglect. Then last point is effect on children. The internet addiction affects young people in many ways, from sleep deprivation to social withdrawal to poor grades. Children who are allowed unrestricted access to the internet can encounter harmful information that may be dangerous to their well-being. Cyberbullying is a serious issue among young people and can create lasting mental and emotional effects. Internet predators should be also a concern. Many of these individuals are extremely tech savvy and on the lookout for new ways to connect with children. That's all from me.
Wow, there's a lot of consequences that we should take serious. Parents also must take responsible to their children. Okay, we move to panel 3. Khairul, what do you think about the advantages about this matter? Can you give your opinion?
From my opinion about internet addiction, it can cause lack of sleep. This is a common problem among teenagers, resulting in a severe lack of sleep. Besides the fewer hours of sleep, the quality of sleep is also affected because of the light of screen that prevent people from feeling sleepy. Poor sleep can affect productivity, mood, energy, and focus, which in the long run can cause more serious problem. That's all about lack of sleep. And then we move to next point is cause of depression. Although not confirmed, some studies have shown that people who spend too much time online also show symptom of depression. However, on the flip side, it's possibly that this individual already suffer from depression, which is that cause them which of that them spend too much time on online. Further research is required in this area to understand the correlation better. That's all for the opening depression, and then we move to antisocial. The important thing, children this day have lost their communication skill mainly due to usage of internet rather than interacting with people real life. Children are more interested in computer communication, interacting with people online. Sorry for noise voice. Um, Rather than interacting with people in real life, children are more interested in computer communication, interacting with people online differ massively from real life interaction. The amount of feeling and doubt that is expressed in social interaction can never be achieved by computer. That's all by me. Thank you.
That's a good speech from Khairul Afiq. Thank you, Khairul Afiq, for your speech. Last but not least, we go to the panel 4 about how to solve and handle this problem. I pass to Emirul Fahmi. But Emirul Fahmi maybe have a uh, poor connection. So we will wait for Emirul. Emirul, are you okay? You can start now. Please open your mic.
Oh, sorry. Okay, in my opinion, the way to prevent internet addiction is keep along of how much time you spend time on the internet. Start an internet diary when you write down the details of your daily internet usage. Record the time, the site or apps you access, your emotional state when you got online, what prompted you to get online, and how much time to spend using the internet. Review the log after 1 week to check for pattern and to become more aware of how much time you are actually spending time on the internet. Tracking the time you spend on the internet can help you to make more mindful of your usage, and this strategy might also make it easier to prevent an internet addiction from getting out of hand. Second, set a timer to help you limit the time you spend online. One way of limiting the time you spend on the internet is set up between 1 to 2 hours time block during which you are allowed to access the internet, and use the timer to track it. If you can limit your usage to this time of the day only, it may drastically reduce your total time you are spending online. Then, you must create distraction for yourself to postpone internet use. You can tell yourself that check the internet in 15 minutes and keep postponing internet access for as long as you can stand. While you wait, distract yourself with something such as studying your desk, completing a homework assignment, or loading dishwasher. This strategy may help you to cut back on your overall internet usage without much effort. Lastly, decrease how often you check the internet in 50-minute increment. If you check the internet many times throughout the day, then cutting back to checking it only once or twice per day may be too drastic. Instead, you could start by gradually weaning yourself and extending the time you wait to check the internet by 50 minutes each time. For example, you could start by waiting 50 minutes to check the internet, then wait to check it again for 30 minutes, then wait for 45 minutes, then wait for 1 hour, and so on. That's all from me. Thank you.
Alright. Thank you to Emirul Fahmi for your opinion. I hope all of this information can be used for all. So, the conclusion of this issue is internet addiction refers to the compulsive need to stay online that interferes with normal life and may affect relationship. It can negatively affect personal relationship with beloved ones as well as cause negative impact on life. By spending hours on the internet, the development of social skills may be impacted negatively. There are a number of ways to prevent and treat internet addiction. Some of the popular ways to treat internet addiction are physiotherapy, counseling, support group. The main objective of the internet treatment is to reduce the compulsion to use internet and reach a point where the individual use internet for a certain period. The individuals should be able to use internet as a choice and not compulsion. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for your time to listen this forum. I, as a moderator, want to apologize if I have make a mistake during this forum. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.